Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is the part 10. In this part we will talk about the macros, how we can use macro to automate our task and to save our time. Let's understand what is macro. Macro is a recorded sequence of action that can be replayed automatically to perform a repetitive task. It uses a main language called a VBA, Visual Basic for Application. And what it does, it helps us to data formatting for a cleaning our data and reporting with just a single click. So why it is so important for using in data analysis purpose? First reason is it saves the time. We can automate the repetitive task like formatting, filtering, calculation. Second one is it reduce the error. It provide a lot more flexibility to use the data within a macro, and it reduce the manual mistakes. Third one is it boosts the productivity. Fourth is it handle a large data set very effectively. And the last one is it automates a reporting. It generate a report with consistent formatting and filter. Let's understand the macro with the help of a practical example and see how the macro run more effectively and how we can achieve the desired result with the help of a macro. So it saves our time and reduce our manual mistakes. So we can go to our data set. So this is our data set of sales report. We automate this sales report with the help of a macro, and we see how it benefits us. What we can do, in this data, we can auto fit all the cell in the columns, and doing some currency formatting, filtering our data and sorting our data. So first of all, we have to go to the data tab. We have to go to the developer tab, and here we can either go to the macro section or go to the record macro. We have to given the name to the macro. We, for example, just given the name format. We also specify the shortcut key for whatever action we are doing under this macro. So after all the actions are recorded, then we can just click a shortcut key, and just with that shortcut key all the actions are performed automatically. But for this time we skip to giving a shortcut key. We can just see how it works well. We first auto fit all the cells in the column, formatting this date column. Right now it's showing date with time, but we want only a date. So go to the date and correct the formatting, and here the sales amount we should provide the currency formatting, or either we can provide the dollar sign with all the sales data. So we can assign it the dollar sign. Here we can give, like here right now it's a rupee sign, we can provide it as a dollar and click OK. Now the dollar sign is coming, and we can provide all the border with all the cells, the shortcut alt HBA. Now what we can do, we can filter the sales amount would have a sales greater than 500 or equal to 500. So it shows the data that has a greater than 500, and we can filter it. We can sort it by largest to a smallest. Like sales which has a more amount is showing first, and sales with has the lowest amount is showing last. So all these action we are just taken is recorded in the macro, and we see this stop sign. That means the macro is still recording, so we have to stop it also. This macro, we can either click on this stop button or either click from a ribbon. We can stop here, and then we can see our macro. We can also go to the step info and see what are all the steps we are taking that are recorded under the macro. And this is the VBA editor, because the macro use a VBA language. So what and all steps we are taking, first we take in the auto fit, so it recorded, then we change the date formatting, so it performs the number format, and then we can also change the sales formatting currency. So all the steps are recording under the VB editor. We can close it now. And if we want to just repeat this all the steps with the another sheet, so just we can go to this another sheet. Right now these are not formatted well, so we can go to the developer, go to macro and just click format, and we can run it. And after pressing a run, we are able to see it format all the data accordingly, like what we did previously. So it format all the data, it's just a one click. So it is very helpful for reducing repetitive task. We have to use macros if we want to, on a daily basis we have to do the same work again and again. So with the help of a macro we can achieve it.